refuse to be ignored. Although people still keep trying to ignore me and keep trying to put words into my mouth that I'm not saying and assuming things, never bothering to ask me anything, never asking questions about what I've talked about. They just assume when they're not being pieces of shit. Same as one of the people in here turned around and was bitching about my friends that I've been helping. They're the ones that are some of the homeless who come and see me because when I get given food and clothes that I can't use, I give them to them because they don't always have enough money to be able to buy themselves a new shirt or a pair of pants or food because unfortunately some of them are strongly into their addictions and I don't pay for their addictions. I don't help them with their addictions. You know, their addiction is their problem. But if they need food or they need clothes, then I do what I can to help. In return, they actually help me when I ask for help. And I do mean when I ask for help. Not having to sit with my sign and beg and ask for it. When I just go, oh, excuse me, can you give me a hand with da-da-da-da-da-da? And they go, yeah, and they give me a hand. And ask them with a few other bits and pieces. Again, can you help me with this, that, and the other? And again, they're yeah. Because I've helped them and they've helped me in return. Which are what real friends do. Unlike my so-called friend who has been playing nothing but bullshit games with me. I made a comment about how long I'd known him because one of the ladies asked me, well, how did you know how he had so much money? I've known him 12 years. I've helped him all that time period. You know, and on rare occasions when I need help, I'll ask for it. Same as when it's a rare occasion I need to get some money, I will ask for it. But unfortunately, thanks to Wynn's not paying me correctly, and I have been telling you people this for fucking months and months, I have not been able to afford to pay the things I need to pay. And that's why I've ended up having to beg for help, because I'm homeless and I need help. Justin's been raving on about, oh, I've been offered this, that, and the other. He's a whoreha Mary, and if he doesn't like me calling him a whoreha Mary, fuck him, he'll probably come and try and threaten me and beat me up, but I don't care, because he's one of those who's one of the ones who gets given money handed to him, because he's a Māori. Because he's mentally ill, he gets handed money to him as well. I am not mentally ill, I am not Māori, I had worked for all the things that I had, you know, and instead I get abused. I get treated like shit. I help tons and tons of people. I just don't skite about it. I don't brag about it. Because I help people who need help. And why do they need help? Because people like some of those on here turn around and go, oh yeah, and won't get off their fucking high horse to give somebody a helping hand. Whether it's a mother with a bunch of kids who needs stuff for her kids, or it's an elderly lady needing helping across the road or helping with her shopping, or somebody who needs a ride. I don't go, oh, you got gas money? I'll give them a ride if I can give them a ride. If they need help with certain things, again, I'll help them with it. Which is why, in return, I ask for help for my friends and from my friends when I need it. And I will only ask for it when I need it. As I keep pointing out, Wynn's are not paying me correctly. And some of them, they can rave on as much as they like. Here are the policy, rules and laws. Under the policy, rules and laws for Wynn's, if you're on a supported living benefit, you are entitled to what is now 100% of the costs for the things to do with your health conditions and stuff. That's doctors, medicines, treatments, and etc. In 2015, it changed from the 30% for the overall cost for the period of the year to 100% of the cost. Problem is, though, Wynn's isn't paying 30%, let alone 100%. And I'm still going to pay for things like doctors, medicines, tape, and all sorts. And they, again, only give me a small percentage when they're supposed to say the 100%. That's where one lot of my money goes. And you're bitching at me about, oh, you're not entitled, and I'm being entitled. I have health conditions given to me by the fucking Crown. And again, you explain this to people, and they're like, that's part of where they don't pay me correctly. If you have a special diet required because you have IBS, you're diabetic, you're a fucking heart patient, or you have post-polio syndrome like I have, you're entitled to assistance with food costs and a special grant for your food costs each week, because you've got to pay different things compared to normal people and their normal stuff. Besides the fact that I've got bloody allergies. And again, do I get paid correctly? No. Do I get my money correctly? No. Do I get anything the way it's supposed to be? No. Same as if you've got an accommodation in what area you live in. When you've got accommodation, they're supposed to pay you set prices for set places. They didn't do that for me. They haven't paid me correctly properly for a very long time. Why do you think I keep doing huckaboogies? There's a number of other things and policies that you're entitled to for certain things because of being on said benefit, because of health conditions, and again, they're not paying me correctly. And I keep explaining and explaining and explaining, and you still don't fucking get it. And then I get called obnoxious and rude because I've been nice, I have asked nicely, I have quoted policy, I have done things the way they're supposed to be done, and what do I get? Excuse upon excuse upon excuse from everybody else, and then I get little fuckwits blaming me and saying it's my fault for their excuses because they're not doing their fucking jobs. And then I get told off for, oh God, you're yelling at me, you're not allowed to yell at me, because you yell at me, you have to be nice to me. Why should I be nice to you when you're not doing your fucking job? Why are you not following policy? Why are you not following the rules? Everybody else is supposed to. Why aren't you? And then you turn around and tell me that I'm being entitled when I'm asking for the things that I'm legally entitled to. And telling me that, oh, I think I'm something special. Let's see, I'm poisoned by my own fucking government who promised to look after me and take care of me. Their way of looking after me and taking care of me is to leave me on the side of the road begging for help from fuckwits and fishing out of rubbish bins. That's wonderful help, isn't it? Meanwhile, junkies and druggies and fucking drunks and fucking whores are getting paid money to feed their addicts and their addictions. And people think I'm being rude about it. I'm telling the truth. And a lot of people don't like me telling the truth. They keep telling me, oh, you need to be politically correct. I'm not going to be politically correct. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to keep telling the truth. If you don't fucking like it, tough fucking shit. It's the truth. You can turn around and say, oh, she's telling lies. I don't tell lies. I get angrier and angrier every time people tell me lies and tell lies about me. But on the whole, I have been telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If you don't fucking like it, tough fucking shit. Because I refuse to be ignored.